Hello and welcome back to Tom and Elliot in Your House, but not literally, where we ask the most pressing and important questions of the day. My name is Elliot Morris.
I'm Tom.
Let's get into the jingle.
Tom and Elliot in your house. Tom and Elliot in your house. Tom and Elliot in your house.
Now, Tom, I want to dive straight into the real issues we're addressing today. And I want to pose this first question directly at you, mostly because of, I know, the cultural significance that this question will have to you. So this comes from our listener, James Rhodes, and he asks, cats, general bastards, or do they have a secret plan going on? What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm allergic to cats, as I found out recently, so I think they're bastards. But I also think they're kind of cool as well, because they're like tigers, aren't they?
That's a very interesting and important point that you make there. They are like mini tigers. Does that make them more general bastards, or do we think that maybe means that they have a bit of a plan going on?
I think that means they are leveled out a little bit, because they can be quite cool and they can defend you.
Have you ever been defended by a cat?
No, not personally.
So would you say that cats are purposefully avoiding defending you because of a vendetta they have against you?
You know what? I'm going to say yes.
What heinous crime have you committed to all of catkind that has caused you to become their number one public enemy?
I'm going to say yes to that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. We will move on to our second pressing matter of the day then. This comes from Emily Rathburn, and she poses the question to us. Considering the general political climate that the UK is in and our unhelpful adversarial government that fails to get any major political activism and fails to address any of the pressing issues which are genuinely on people's minds, what did you have for lunch?
I had 2 bacon sandwiches and 2 sausage rolls.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot for lunch, I will say.
I didn't actually have any lunch till about 3 o'clock, so I was out playing golf and I forgot to take anything with me.
Silly boy.
No.
How was golf?
Weren't great. Was not good at all.
Did the weather get you?
No, it was fine. It was perfect conditions to actually play well and show something for myself, but I played so bad. That's not too bad there, but then I got like the rest of the holes were 7s.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate.
It is a bit unfortunate, but we move on.
We do move on. We played golf at the weekend, didn't we?
We did. It was good fun.
Socially distant game of golf.
We were very socially distant for the most part, where we could be.
Yeah, and like when you're outside anyway, it's safer. But
yeah, when you're outside, you're non-existent. There's no virus outside, really.
It's too chilly. It doesn't like the cold. Too chilly. But yeah, no, it was good fun. It was nice to see you, and we did a bit of recording as well, didn't we?
We did. You need to send me the audio for that, by the way.
Yes, I forgot about that. Have you managed to look at the video?
Yep, it all looks good. It's all ready to be edited.
A little bit of sizzle for the listeners about some upcoming videos.
A little bit of food.
Have you got any questions? I didn't prepare you on any of this. I just thought I'd come straight in with
I was thrown into it. Have you seen The Matrix?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I tried watching it yesterday when I got back when I drove back, when I got back home. To be fair, I was trying to watch it when I was also fighting not to sleep as well. I think I did fall asleep halfway through it or something like that.
Fighting the urge not to chun.
I had a nightmare on the way back. Not because I wanted to throw up, but I forgot because I was on my phone like all morning while I was at yours. Not because I was socially ignoring you, but just because
we were both hungover.
Hungover messes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I forgot I had to use my phone as a sat nav on the way back, so I set off with like 25% battery.
Oh my goodness!
I got stuck in like a diversion off the M4, and I was in like the middle of nowhere, and I had like 5%. And I had to keep my 4G on because it wouldn't be able to change the route if it was another diversion. So
okay,
it was fine. It ran out in like the part of the M4 I recognised, so I was fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the problem, right? Is because our generation is growing up learning how to drive with Google Maps. It means that we don't really learn how to get places.
Yeah.
So I just trust Google Maps, and I trust that it knows where to take me. And
Exactly.
if I'm going somewhere I don't recognize, I'll be like, look, Google Maps, the powers that be understand more than I do. So it probably knows that there's traffic or something. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing.
I usually think if you just follow signs to somewhere, because luckily I live in London, so I'm just like there's everywhere for London. So if I just follow a sign that gets me to either the M25, A3, or just central London, then I can work my way back from there.
Yeah, that's fair. I do a similar thing. If I'm ever lost, I'll look for signs to Reading, which is about half an hour away, like 20 minutes away from where I live. And there are signs to Reading from quite a lot of places. So
yeah,
kind of evens out.
No way you recognise as well.
But actually, I was going to go on a big rant about my journey up to Lincoln, but I did that last week when we were drinking.
Oh. This is the one where you go to see Granny.
Yeah, when I went up and there were two Molten roads 20 minutes apart.
Stupid. Both round the corner from
ridiculous. Huh?
Was it both?
Yeah, both around the corner from an Aldi. Absolutely outrageous.
Is Santa Claus evil?
Okay. Pitch me the.
That was it.
That's it.
That was it. Is Santa Claus evil? I think there are two ways to go about this. You could say, one, he is not evil because he supplies everyone presents at arguably one of the greatest times of the year.
Right.
In record time.
Yeah.
But he also captures elves to make all those presents for him.
Well, we don't know that he's not paying them a fair wage.
But we don't know that he is.
Yeah, and actually, I don't know where he's getting the money to pay them a fair wage. If you know what I mean, like, where's he getting that money from?
Exactly.
How's he paying themselves?
Because you don't pay for presents at Christmas; they just come to you for free.
They just arrive magically.
Is he government funded?
I don't.
A GoFundMe page.
The idea is always that they make them, right? That the elves are the ones making the presents.
Yeah. To be fair, I sometimes get money for Christmas, so he could make money.
Giving away money.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's forging you think he's forging currency?
Yeah, I think the elves have the skills to make currency, yeah. He's printing money.
Yeah, okay. So Santa Claus, money forger, is that evil then? You know?
Exactly, because he's doing it for the right reason. He's doing it for good reason.
So, he's like Robin Hood, you know?
Oh, God. Why do you yawn?
Why do you yawn?
Yeah, why do people yawn? It's contagious as well.
Well, okay, so I've heard a couple of theories. One of them is that when you're tired, it's kind of like to your body like takes a deep intake of oxygen to kind of try and wake you up, right? Yeah. Another one is that the reason why it's contagious is because before a tribe back in like prehistoric times would go into like battle or to fight or hunt or whatever, everyone would yawn because it floods your system with oxygen, and therefore it kind of gets you know what I mean? It floods your system with oxygen, gets your muscles ready to move and fight. And so that's why it's contagious, is because what the leader would yawn, and then the rest of the group would yawn to kind of get
really funny.
all that energy in them. I know a lot of things, Tom. I know a lot of things. What are What are your big questions?
One of my big questions.
Yeah, just big questions about life, and I can answer them.
Okay. You know what I don't get is why some animals go extinct. I think it's unfair that they have to go, but they could clearly still survive.
What?
But they could go, like the dodo was a perfectly happy bird.
Yeah.
It was basically a penguin. It basically did the same thing as a penguin.
Sure.
But it died. They all died.
Yeah, they didn't choose to. The dodos died because when people discovered them on the Galapagos Islands, they started eating them because they were flightless birds. So they couldn't fly away, and so they were just able to just
swim,
catch them and eat them.
Is that actually true? I can't
Yeah,
tell.
that's actually true. That's not even bullshit. Like when I don't know if it was Darwin. I seem to think in my head that it was Darwin, but I don't think it is. But it was basically when they discovered the dodo bird, they'd never seen. Oh yeah, there you go, Dutch sailors. So when the Dutch discovered the dodo bird, the bird had basically never seen humans before because there'd never been any humans on the island, and so the Dutch basically ate the bird until it went extinct because they ate too many of them, and then there weren't enough to repopulate, or they just ate all of them. So the dodo didn't choose to go extinct; it just happened to go extinct.
That's sad.
Yeah, it was a man-made thing. Same with tigers and snow leopards and stuff like that. Like they exist in the wild, perfectly happy by themselves, but it's through poachers and destruction of their habitats that have meant Joe bloody Exotic and Carol fucking Baskin. Okay? Carol fucking Baskin means that they're going extinct. There are other animals like pandas who, personally, pandas, fine, whatever. My opinion, just let them go extinct.
They're not very useful, are they?
They're not.
I mean, okay? I don't know. I don't know for sure what they do, but I don't go around the world thinking I need a panda right now, or I need what pandas do.
Exactly. No one's. The panda industry is entirely artificial because pandas are creatures which, by all variables, should be extinct. Okay, if nature had its way, they'd be gone by now because they're fucking stupid animals. The bamboo that they eat, they're not supposed to eat. It's not good for them, right? It basically has, because it's so fibrous. Their stomachs basically can barely digest it. They're bears. They should be eating what bears eat, but instead,
what do bears eat?
Like meat and stuff. But instead, all they know how to do, because of years of just sitting on their asses, because bamboo grows so quickly, they're just like, oh, I'll just eat bamboo. It's just here. Being lazy fucking bears, they just eat this bamboo, and their stomachs can't digest it properly. So they're tired all of the time because their body is using up all of its energy just to try and digest this bamboo, which they shouldn't eat. They're just lazy fucks. And then they can't, and then they don't want to move. And then because they're full all the time, imagine, when you're sleepy after eating a roast dinner.
That's like me.
Imagine feeling like that all the time. Okay. That's why pandas never have sex. Okay. Because they've all just eaten a big roast dinner. So that's why we basically have to force them to have sex with each other. And then the mum can just sometimes forget they have babies and just let them die because they're just not paying attention because they're useless mothers. So if a panda has twins, so one of the ways in which population can increase is by having twins. That increases the number of people per breeding pair, right? So if a panda has twins, one of them is guaranteed to die because the panda cannot care for more than one animal at once. It's ridiculous.
That's so sad.
Yeah, they should not be.
Poor pandas.
They only exist because we humans think they're cute, and so we just keep them alive.
They are very cute. You do have to admit, they are very cute.
I don't get it. I've seen pandas in real life when I was lucky enough to go to a panda sanctuary when I was in China.
Yeah.
They do sod all. They just sit on their asses all day. I'm not convinced that those pandas I saw in Chengdu weren't just human in panda suits, because they basically acted and looked like humans in panda suits.
But don't we just sit around all day, technically? I mean, we move places here and there. But
We
then we just
move,
sit
we
down.
build, I don't know about you, but humankind, we
I don't
build
build.
and provide and create
Yes.
and...
I just
You
sit and
know?
eat. That's all I do.
Then, Tom, you are no better than a panda.
I'm happy with that because pandas are awesome. I love pandas.
Pandas,
I want a panda.
No, because it's so much hassle to try and keep it alive.
I think that it would look great in my garden, a panda. It'd be a great addition.
Alive or dead?
I'm going to go alive for that one.
Okay. And how are you
You're
going to
dead
keep it? How are you going to keep it alive?
Feed it, not bamboo.
How? Doesn't know how to eat anything other than bamboo.
Well, surely it does. If you just put berries in front of it, berries aren't that hard to eat. You just bite into them. They don't have any seeds or anything.
No, I don't
Sugar?
think they know how to. Yeah, this is it. So
How do they not know how to eat something? It's all the same. You just
So pandas, because also not only is bamboo difficult for them to digest, it actually
Yeah.
doesn't really contain that much nutritional value. So pandas need to eat 38 kilos of bamboo every day just to stay alive.
it's quite a lot of bamboo.
That's so much bamboo.
They are quite big animals as well. Probably not a lot of energy to stay alive.
Let me look up how much pandas weigh.
Why bamboo though as well?
Hmm?
Why bamboo?
Why bamboo?
Bamboo's becoming a really funny word now.
Well, it's just because it was what was near them in China. Like in the forest that they reside, it's just there. So male pandas can weigh at a maximum 160 kilos. So they are eating, what's that? A fifth of their body weight in... they're eating a fifth of their body weight in bamboo every day. How much do you weigh, Tom?
Like 70 kilograms, maybe.
Right. What's a fifth of 70? 70 times by
14.
0.2. Yeah, 14. So imagine having to eat 14 kilos of lettuce every day just to stay alive.
I don't know how much 14 kilos of lettuce is.
Does one...
I'm sure if I spaced out in front of me, I'm sure if I spaced it out over the day.
Okay, so a medium cabbage weighs 9. So a cabbage that would be about this much, about this big, weighs 908 grams.
So I've basically got to eat 14 cabbages.
Yeah, you got to basically 15 cabbages.
15 cabbages.
Every
I'm all right
day.
with that.
You think you would be?
You get pretty sick of cabbage, but I don't think.
I'm holding you to that.
I'm not going to eat 15 cabbages
in one day.
I'm not eating 15 cabbages. I don't think because we get sick of things. Like if we eat too much of it, then we get sick of it. But I don't think pandas could do that.
You don't?
I don't know. I'm not a panda.
I think you could.
What, pandas get sick of things or just eat 15?
and eat, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure if you space it out throughout the day and just...
14 cabbages.
Yeah, it's not that much cabbage.
So, for a cabbage from Tesco's, 52p per cabbage, I am more than happy to spend £7 on 15 cabbages.
I'm not even a fan of cabbage.
Well, we can do lettuce, or I just want it to be something that basically has very little taste and is kind of crunchy like bamboo.
What about cucumber?
I feel like that's too watery.
Yeah, true.
You know? I mean, how much does cucumber weigh?
Probably a bit more. Got like 1.5 kilos.
No, it doesn't actually tell me how much kilos weigh.
That's a shame.
It is an awful shame, but I'm sure we could work it out. Oh my goodness, I did not realize.
Yeah.
Tesco's online has reviews.
What would you review?
I don't know. Cucumber thin and inedible with very odd taste. So this is a review from the 16th of June.
Yeah.
The last twice that I have eaten Tesco cucumber, they have been very withered and thin in size. The taste has been dreadful, and we have thrown each one away. I would appreciate a refund, please.
Wouldn't that only be like a £3 refund?
It would be a 50p refund.
Oh.
There's this one for three. So this one, in all caps, it says, lovely and good value. And in all caps, good quality, full stop. Good value too, full stop. Have ordered again, full stop. Used in sandwiches and salad, full stop. Only 3 stars.
What? Why would you do that? That's a great review.
Positive review.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Stupid.
It's just not something I expected, I think.
Are these all just for cucumber, or they're just go online?
There were 40 reviews just for cucumber.
Why would you review your cucumber?
I don't know. I don't know who's got the time.
I don't.
Okay, Tom.
I'm yawning so much.
This is for iceberg lettuce.
Yeah.
It was 1 star, and it says it was a delivery item, but I was disappointed with how small it was. Will only be enough to serve 1 portion.
What a shame. Do they get was it the bag of lettuce or like an actual lettuce itself?
No, it was like a lettuce head.
Oh, okay. Surely you'd get more than 1 serving out of that. That's a lot of lettuce you're serving then.
So some of these are like, oh, it was moldy when it got to me, or by the time it arrived to me, it was past its sell-by date. And then one of them is 5 stars, and it just says lovely super, and then that's it. That
was it. Lovely super. Super lettuce. Super lettuce.
Weird.
It is.
If you review things on the Tesco website, please let me know why.
I'm not sure I review anything. Unless it's like a YouTube ad. It's like bugging me to do it, so I can't unless. Yeah.
Oh, when I get those YouTube ads, all I do is just click that I've never heard of any of the products ever.
But then I feel bad because they're like, but those companies won't get any exposure to me.
Boo hoo. Google gets some incorrect analytics about their adverts. Cry me a river with all your £1 million.
That is true.
You know?
That is true. And probably the majority that do fill them out. I mean, it only takes like 3 seconds of your day, so you might as well do it while it's there.
Yeah, but how much do you really pay attention to reviews online?
I saw the best review recently. It was for a shower head. It was like one of the most confusing things I've ever seen. It was like an advert. I can't remember what. I think it was a Key and Peele sketch I was watching, and this advert came up for like a stone shower head. It was like a shower head, but the water passed through like actual like mini pebbles.
Yes, I know what they are. I know what you mean.
Did you see the advert I'm talking about?
I know. I've not seen the advert, but I've seen the. I know what you're talking about. They're basically like anti-lime scale ones.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was crazy. It was the weirdest advert. 'Cause it was just all these like amateur internet reviews.
Yeah.
Of people doing these really like sarcastic. It just felt like sarcastic and just not meaningful reviews of the product. They were going like, this really feels good.
Yeah.
And there was one guy who was like, I'm not going to say this has changed shower heads for forever, but they have. I was really, it was really weird. Go and watch it. I don't know what it's called, but go watch it.
We'll see then. So I'm looking at some Amazon reviews, and here there's an Amazon Kindle waterproof case cover, and it's 5-star review. And the title of the review is, "Was hoping it would be crap. Her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. Got this for the mother-in-law for bath time. Hoping it would be crap. Her Kindle would slip out and electrocute her. So far, this bloody thing is staying in one piece. Great for waterproof kindling. Crap for murder."
That's pretty good for a company, though. If we're looking at that, and you're like, that's at least no one's going to murder anyone with it. That's amazing. Why would you give that away to the world that you want to murder your mother-in-law as well?
It's man, I do enjoy weird Amazon reviews.
These are just.
Oh man, yeah. Do yourself a favor. Look at some weird, look at some weird Amazon reviews. But for now, until next time,
Me.
I've been Elliot,
and I've been Tom,
and that's been Tom. And Tom will now sit here by himself on the Zoom call, all alone, for the next 4.5 hours.
Yay! And I'll just eat lettuce. I might actually try the day of lettuce ago. Just to see what happens.
That's definitely a video idea.
Yeah, that is.
Bye! Thanks for listening. If you want to see what else we're up to, check us out on Instagram at Jesting Dog Productions.